volume. Better crank that volume. Hi, Virgo. How you doing? It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot and Cartoman. See, my bangs kind of look floppy there. But anyway, so I have your reading for February all laid out. And it's very interesting. I always say that because it always is very interesting. Okay, I've been looking at it a little bit before I went live. And I'm a little early too, by the way, a couple minutes early. But anyway, um, so in the tarot, I think you're about to make a big change in your life, probably your career. I'm thinking there's a lot of creative energy here, and there's emotional energy too. But basically, you're wondering what's out there for you now. What else is out there for you now? Because you may have been working on something or doing something, and you want to explore a different part of that, maybe what you're doing for a living or what you're doing creatively. Because I really feel this is your work life in some way. And so you're thinking about broadening your pastures at this time, but I feel like, and it could be because of a relationship, you may not be getting along with someone at work right now, or agree with them, or it's just not clicking the right way. And you may have been or you may think that you need to figure this out, you need to solve this or something. And I don't think you want to. I don't think you want to deal with it. You'd rather just move on to the next thing because you can't figure out what's going wrong with this. You're getting frustrated in some way. Okay. And you also have the Knight of Rods and the Page of Cups. And so the Knight of Rods wants to just go for it. He wants to just take off, take action, just run, basically. And go right into this other thing that you're interested in. But the challenge is following your heart. You're having a difficult time doing that, following your heart, with what you want to do now. I feel like there's something passionate about what you want to do, the direction you want to go in. And for some reason, you might be, hesitant at doing something because it feels right or feels good. So you could be questioning yourself at this time. In the past, I can see that you want to leave a situation or a relationship, because there's something missing. Like I said, there's something you can't work out, or you can't agree on, or you don't feel confident in some way going ahead with this relationship here. And you either are the King of Wands in this energy, or it's with the King of Wands, which could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But anyway, the King of Rods feels confident with what he knows how to do, and he feels confident moving forward on his own. He feels like he can run his own business, or do it themselves. They have and they kind of have the magician energy a little bit, because they know what to do to make it happen. So you really have this energy. If you want to move forward, you know what you want to do, you know how to do it, you feel confident, has experience. But there's something about leaving this relationship that's difficult for you. It's emotional for you. It could be you working with a friend, or something like that. So again, above you want to express your feelings. You want to move forward passionately with what you want to do. But there's and you might feel like be going through a thing where you think relationships, they could be personal, it could be friends, it could be at work, is a trap. Relationships are a trap. So you may feel doubtful about moving forward in relationships at this time, and take some time to yourself to think this over. And you're not in any, you may have taken a break or taken a rest or enjoyed some fine things, some time, some taking care of yourself, your body, and everything. And so, but also you've done a lot of thinking during this time, to figure out what you want to do, your next move. You got to make a decision. And you decide to give up something that's painful to you, that it's a struggle for you, it's taking too much of your brain time, and I think that you're going to leave this situation and move on your own, or um, it's there's something you want to begin on your own, I think. Okay, not that you're not going to benefit from partnerships and relationships, and but in a certain one you want to move on your own, and you might need some time to explore things on your own. But there's regret because, like I said, you could have this vision, or how you want to move forward, because I think you do know how you want to move forward. But leaving this relationship is difficult for you, whether it's a business or a friend or a partnership or something, and it's difficult for you, and there's some sort of regret here, some sort of feeling of loss. But you have the magician along with that. And so, with whatever you're left with, you know, and to move forward, you can. The magician tells you that you can make lemonade out of these lemons. You can, even though it's not going the way you thought it was going to go, or there was some sort of disappointment, you're completely capable of moving forward, doing what you want to do with what you have left. Okay. So, others kind of see you as the Queen of Swords right now. So you're very serious, you're very serious. And it's not that you're non-emotional, but you're very determined. You have insight what you want to do, and you know that you just have to move forward. I can't be crying over spilled milk here. I just gotta chin up, dust yourself off, and move forward and do it. And have a like it's really a one track mind. It's really a ultra focus on how to do that. So you're figuring out, what do I got to sign? What do I got to sign up for? What do I got to, how do I have to arrange this? So there could be a lot of organizing and stuff too, at this time for you. And also, there's something about family here, or family ties at the same time while you're um, putting on your business hat, kind of thing. So there's some sort of, you're thinking about family, or you're reuniting with family, perhaps, something like that. Um, so this is really interesting because I think that after you're able to get over needing to move on from whatever relationship this is, or business tie, or whatever, things are going to happen very quickly. You're either going to get more customers, or you're going to get offers, or your things, you're going to hear back from all those places you wrote to, applied to, talked to. And um, you have the wish card here. This is one of the wish cards. And so this is going to be very successful for you. You may be getting recognition. You could be even traveling around to talk to these customers, or make these business arrangements. And out of all this, even though it was difficult and everything, it's because you listened to your heart, because you just had faith that you knew you had to go in this direction. You hadn't, it took you a while to finally do it, or you may have been nudged into doing it. But now that you have, you just have this faith that you're doing the right thing and it's going to work out. And because you've done that, things start to turn around. A lot of the planets are moving direct, and that's very lucky time for you. So in the outcome, uh, you have the Six of Swords and the King of Cups. So the Six of Swords, of course, is about moving on to calmer waters. You could be literally moving residences, moving jobs, moving. You're trying to get away from um, things that aren't serving you. Basically, it's just not working for you. Anyway, the King of Cups is a little withdrawn after this whole situation. Could be with people, whatever you're dealing with at this point, but very positive, learned a lot from these lessons and matured emotionally, okay, and is ready for something new, looking for the right thing, though, okay. I forgot, as usual, to talk about these cards that jumped out for you in the beginning. And you have the Lovers and the Five of Swords. And so the Lovers is, again, about a decision and to leave a situation where it feels unfair. It feels like you're being told you have to do this and you have no other choice. Like it's not a very fair relationship. This relationship is unfair in some way. And so usually the Lovers is a choice and it could be a secret choice too. You're not really telling them, face to face that I've had enough, I'm not doing it anymore. So this could be a decision to move on from something that's just not right. Then you have the Chariot, and again, the Chariot is choosing which direction you want to go. You can't go in opposite ways like these horses are trying to, or you will be driven to places you haven't necessarily decided you want to go. So you got to take the reins, which you do, and you make a choice and you focus on that. And once you do, it's going to take off. Again, this is very fast energy, like the Eight of Wands. It's, suddenly and quickly and excitingly. It also suggests that you may be traveling. You may be going on a trip for pleasure, perhaps, and then come back and just, things start happening. Or you could be doing a lot of traveling to when you move in this new direction. Then the cartomancy that jumped out for you, you have the Four of Clubs and the Two of Clubs. So after a time of doubt, there's a meeting here. And it's to do with work or what you do creatively. And so I think there's a possibility that you could be forming a new partnership, another partnership. Even though you're leery, you're still going to, because I think you're social, and I think even though you can do it on your own, you really work well with others. You work well in a team. So I think there could be a new meeting, a new partnership to work together on something. In your cartomancy. So, yeah, here it shows right away, Six of Hearts and Two of Spades. This is a relationship that was going fine, and you could be close to this person emotionally. Could even be your partner, or a best friend or someone you're close to, that there is a separation that happens, okay? You could profit from this separation, this division, because it looks like you're somehow going to profit in some way. Also, in the end, it could end in a happy way. It might be difficult at first, but it could end amicably, amicably. amicably. That's how you say it. So here's another group of cards that are suggesting that you're going to travel. You may go on a trip. This could be to visit family. It could be overseas, over water. Really looks like it is here. And it's something that you've wished for. I think you've wished for it, but didn't imagine you'd actually be going. But I think you're going to be going. And it's another one of these things where you don't really believe it until you're on the plane. Yeah, I've packed a bag, but it doesn't feel like I'm going anywhere. It's kind of like this is something you've want to do or always wanted to do or something like that. Because I don't think you're the kind of person, although you'd like to be, that jumps up spontaneously and just takes 2 weeks off, doesn't give every notice, something like that. And not that you're doing that, but you're finally giving yourself this. Okay. So there is a you could okay, so there is a relationship that is going really well here with the King of Hearts. The King of Hearts is usually a friend or someone that you like them, you think highly of them. There could even be an attraction here. Okay. And so you could be, this relationship could be growing, making you happy. You might even get a gift, some sort of sentimental gift from someone. And this could be, again, about work. You could be working something out. You meet this person at work, even in the new area. And you're able to really work together well. This could create more work, more customers for you. I'm also getting a physical feeling here, so you could be work in healthcare, or you could do physiotherapy, or you could there's some sort of, seems like there's something physical here. Maybe that's how you meet this person, something to do with the body health. But I definitely think that this relationship is going to grow, and you're going to benefit from this relationship, maybe more customers, that sort of thing. Then in your actual work pile, there is a lot of good communication about working. Like I said, there could be more customers, more sales, or, something like that. It could be to a particular couple or this partnership that you could be entering. King of Clubs is usually brown or hazel-eyed man. He's seen as a friend or friendly, creative, good ideas, good work ethics. And then the Queen of Hearts is usually someone we're attracted to. We find them very appealing, good looking, so there could be a relationship here going on, but I see work talk. Okay. So you're either talking to this couple about work, or you are one of this couple and you're doing a lot of negotiations, a lot of good communication about work and sales and, that sort of thing. It's really good talk. How others are seeing you or influencing you. So they're seeing you in business meetings of some sort. This could be a lawyer. This could be over a child. But anyway, there's a meeting here about money, it looks like. And because I do see her as kind of the mother, she's probably a mature woman. She usually is the advisor, gives advice. And then there's some sort of meeting about financial or something, that either you are going to get money, or it's going to cost you money, but it's very positive. Could have to do with your child, helping them, maybe college, but it also could be you're getting a message from this woman about – , having a meeting about money or investment or a business relationship. Okay. Lots of business relationships in your reading. In the foundation. Wow, this is really good. This is really good. So, Eight of Diamonds is usually been busy talk, business talk, money talk. Okay. And it's also sparkling conversation. And this is about work and creating something together, like being a contributing member. Could be of a team, could be of a team more than three or more. But everybody gives something different to the dynamics. This is something that definitely makes you happy, makes you very emotionally fulfilled. I think there's an element of surprise in here, if you ask me, because you're so happy about getting this attention. Could be for your work, things that you've been working on, what you've created, perhaps, and you're just so delighted that people want to talk to you about it, that businesses perhaps want to talk to you about it. This could also to do with education in some way too. Maybe you're just getting out of school or you've taken a course to improve yourself or something like that, and now you're able to move into the area, into I feel like it's next level stuff, for you, or it's a big change like that. You're going from one sponsor to another sponsor, something big. There could be even contracts, although I didn't. Well, I kind of saw one in the Ten of Diamonds, so there could be a possible contract. But in the surprise, so you have gains and you have losses. Okay. There's both. Now, I'm going to tell you the Chinese horoscope, it's a year of the snake, and there's a lot of good things in this year. Like it's a very artistic year. You could be putting more creative energy in what you do for work, or you want to anyway. It's also a year to be patient and wise, as you're going, and you do already, Virgo. And then, it says you can resolve differences after suspicion. So you could have some sort of suspicion here about something's going on and thinking about going your own way. But I think I do agree with that I think you're able to resolve a relationship or an issue in a relationship eventually here, because I see a lot of positive partnership cards. Like in the beginning, there was separation, but if we keep going on through, there's ultimately positive partnerships, positive relationships. So I can really see that. Romance and scandals could be expected, but one of the warnings with this year, 2025, is to not gamble. To not gamble. It's not a really lucky year to gamble. So you will have gains, you will have money, and then I think you'll have to spend some of that money. You'll have to get another place, get another car, replace something. There is expenses in this positive move for you, this positive step. There's still going to be expenses, but ultimately you're really, really happy. You're really, really happy about what you're doing, where you are, who you're working with. Like this is turning out really well, even though you'll have to spend. It will cost you time, energy, money, something. But the ultimate result is you're a lot happier. You like it a lot better. Okay. So that is very, 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 very interesting. Um, I can see you down here thinking about what your next move is. There's a lot of high energy here, kings, and the Knight of Rods. And the kings are highly experienced. they've done this or a version of this before, and you know you want to tweak what you're doing in some way. You want to do it better, or you want to do it different, or you want to do it somewhere different with someone else different, something like that. You want to change because who you're with or what you're with, you're not happy with, okay? And I think once you make that decision, once you be firm and focused about it, it will come easy. Most of the difficulty is in your own guilt or in your own mind about making this change. It might be hard to let go of for some reason, but you're going to be happier, like so much happier. You could feel a tiny bit vulnerable going in because this is change and it's not your most comfortable place, Virgo, change. But like I said, once you get stern and get focused and decide, that this is what I have to do, and you may have to cut to the truth or cut to, be direct, kind of, you're going to do it, and it's what you should do. It's time. It's like the clock is going to go boing. Now is the hour. You got to do it. You do, and you're a lot happier. So you'll have to let me know, Virgo, in the month to come if this resonates for you. And I'm very happy for you. There's a lot of wish cards here too. Eh? You got a couple of wish cards here, and so those. That's about having faith that good things will come to you. You know. So anyway, because it says you've done the work too. You've been doing the work of creating something, doing the work for quite a while. Obviously, with these kings here, so you can handle it. You can do it. Anyway, let me know. All right. Take care. Bye now.